Welcome to the Little Big Bro podcast. My name is Leo, the little bro.
And I'm Hector, the big bro.
And yeah, welcome to our podcast where we talk to you guys about things that we love, things that might interest you, and things that are weird because that pretty much makes life interesting and fun.
That's weird, maybe a little strange.
Yeah, it's all in good fun.
Something ones will like and others will not.
Right. So how was your week, Hector? Do you do anything fun?
My week has been crazy. So we've been it's the week before like Halloween or the week of Halloween, so it's the weekend before. So it's just been like running around and finalizing the decorations, try to make my own decorations because the things I've seen on TikTok. So TikTok just makes you want to get creative and do all these little designs and trying to finish like last minute things. So basically adulting, you know.
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh, and you know what I've been seeing also, which it's funny, but at the same time irritates me, is that there's already Christmas stuff and we even haven't gone to Halloween. I feel like Christmas stuff should be coming after Halloween. Like maybe they just like put it out like the next day, like November 1st, bring up the Christmas stuff. Then I feel bad for Thanksgiving because Thanksgiving pretty much like where is Thanksgiving's window? Or like, you know, it's like nowhere. It's jumbled up like between Halloween because people go crazy for Halloween, you know. Mm-hmm. They bring out Halloween like in I think they bring it in like July.
Probably.
They started or yeah. August. I forgot when they started bringing out stuff. And then all of a sudden comes to like September, they start bringing Christmas stuff up. And in the middle of that there's little things for like the aisle section is the one for Thanksgiving. Here's your fall decor.
This is your fall section. That's it.
I feel bad because it's like no one really pays attention to it, and they get some cool stuff.
Yeah, it's all the fall decor pretty much. It's for like, you know, the last 3 months of the year before it gets too cold. Yeah. What can you do for Thanksgiving?
I like the fall decor because and some of the little like animal outfits. I got Kimbo this little spicy, like a fall.
Yeah.
A fall latte.
No.
little what's it called? Not a onesie, but like, you know, the little thing that goes on their back.
Yeah.
Sweater, I guess.
No, I can't. No. Do you dress up the dogs in costumes?
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Of course.
Is there any specific one for this year?
You know what? I think we're going like Beetlejuice theme.
Okay.
Because like we got Lydia, a little Lydia outfit because she's named after Lydia.
No.
and then a little Beetlejuice for Kimbo. And we're trying to find a sandworm for Willow, but it's like the only sandworms I've seen is outfits of like people have been like on Etsy or they've actually made them themselves.
Yeah.
I haven't really found one. But that was sort of our theme. But that's just for them to wear for like a little bit because they get uncomfortable. But for them to go on their walks, they do have their Halloween outfits that they're comfortable with because it basically just goes over them. It's almost like a harness.
Okay.
So like Willow's a wizard, Lydia's got some little skulls, like red skulls. Kimbo's a pumpkin, has a little pumpkin thing.
Oh, that's awesome. So yeah, Kaya, we have a few. I think what we have a dragon for her. There's one that was really cute at was it Petco?
Okay.
A little kissing booth. Just basically, it's like a head. It's a head costume where it's literally just like above her head. It's really cute.
Oh, that's hilarious. You have to put up some pictures.
Yeah. Oh, definitely. I'll throw them like right here. Wait, there.
PetSmart and Petco take all our money because they have some cool costumes around Halloween.
Yeah, I think this year she's gonna be what's it called? A peacock.
Oh, okay. Yeah. That's cute.
It was a really cute outfit we found. But yeah, I love it. I love Halloween.
Halloween and what happens in good old Hallows Eve is we also have the Day of the Dead or Dia de Dia de Muertos, or in the U.S. version, Dia de los Muertos, Day of the Dead.
Mm-hmm.
So it's funny because I researched, and in Mexico, and I can't quote me on this because I might be wrong, but Central America, but I know Mexico, they say Dia de Muertos,
Okay.
and in the U.S. they say Dia de los Muertos, or Day of the Dead. So I thought that was
an added los.
I don't know. I mean, maybe Spanglish. Because you don't even because I mean the language. I feel like people, not everybody obviously, but like you end up getting like Americanized, and so your Spanish goes away a little bit, and so you use little fill-in words, and then you make it your own phrase. Like I feel like Spanish spoken here and Spanish spoken in Mexico. I mean, they're gonna point you out like quickly.
Yeah. So what did they do? What did they do for the Day of the Dead? Or
we'll call it the give tribute to Mexico on this one. So Dia de Muertos is technically celebrated on November 1st, so it's after Halloween, technically. After Halloween on November 1st through November 2nd, and originally November 3rd is for the pets. But people, there's a popular date on October 27th, which technically we actually started celebrating it as well because of this date. So people started celebrating on the 27th. This just became a popular date for celebrating the pets. That way they allow 3 days to celebrate them before celebrating the humans.
Mm-hmm.
And doing a little bit of research, the Dia de Muertos is interesting. It's just it's where it originated from, and technically there's not so it's a little hazy of where it originated from, because it became more of an indigenous Mexican or ancient Aztec influence for Day of the Dead. They believe it was the president that was. They're not sure if it was influenced by the president, or if it was more influenced by the culture, or more influenced by the president at that time that sort of changed it just to give it to start celebrating it, to more tribute to the culture. So they're not sure where it originated from. But on the beliefs, and the beliefs changed through the region on setting up the day, because they set up an altar. It's called an ofrenda. Or ofrenda. Oh, hold on, ofrenda. Am I saying that right? Hopefully I'm saying it right.
Ofrenda?
my Spanglish. I lost my fluent Spanish.
Gloria, my phone English not so good.
Spanish speaking. I used to be so good at it. I gotta speak more Spanish. That's what happens. When I used to speak Spanish with my coworker, because he was from Mexico, my Spanish was so much better because he would speak so fast, and so I'd have to really focus and pay attention to him when he talked, because then I would start speaking subconsciously fast as well, but then I'd get tongue tied. But the more I did it, the more flexible my tongue got, and it rolled with the R's and everything a lot better because I spoke with him a lot more. But now that since we went remote, I was like, I don't really we don't speak as much anymore, because I used to always see him at the office and we used to chit chat, and so I don't really talk to him that much anymore. So, but going back to they set up this ofrenda, this altar, which to bring to sort of have the spirits and have them guide them and bring them back to us so we can revisit them. They made that movie
Coco.
Coco, and then the other one, what was the other one called?
Oh yeah, the Book of Life.
The Book of Life. That's my favorite one. I actually like that one better than Coco. But so on the ofrenda, so the day of the dead, it includes several things. Yeah, I know. I told you my Spanglish comes out, so it's like I'll say Spanish and then I'll go with English right away.
now you sound like a gringo too.
I know. I still sound better than you, Leo.
Yeah, probably.
So what's included in the ofrenda is usually they like put tears on it to elevate it. And usually they include like photos of people that have passed, and they usually put it from like the ones that have passed from oldest to newest, from top to bottom, and and then they also include marigold flowers. Are, I guess you can include other flowers too, but marigolds are the typical ones, and those are basically to sort of like guide a path. To lead the spirits to the altar, and then also white candles to shine a light and purity to show them that I guess it's there, and pan de muerte. So this was new because I didn't really know what kind of bread it was, but it's called pan de muerte, and it's for nourishment, and it's this little, it's round, it's a like round bread. It's like Spanish bread. And it's interesting that because its round shape symbolizes the circle of life. Then there's a design on top that's like a crossbone, and that's those are for the deceased. And so that was interesting, and obviously you can get at your neighborhood panaderia, or if you're here in California, Vallarta. Yeah. But yeah,
I know. And, there's a bunch of like pupuserias and a bunch of Mexican restaurants, but like a lot of fusion like Mexico Salvadorian restaurants. It's so funny.
Oh, that's cool. And then other items and then you can also include items like more personal items, or maybe items that belong to them, or little trinkets, and anything that basically brings meaning of that person, that reminds me of them, and also water to quench the thirst of them through their journey from the spirit world to come visit you. And
interesting. That's
so interesting. It's cool, right? And so for the dogs that are celebrated on the 27th, they believe that we celebrate the dogs because some dogs were buried with the owners, and that the dogs would actually help them on their guidance on to the afterlife. It's specifically the Xoloitzcuintli. So, and that is a tongue twister, and I'm glad I think I said that one right. So I think I nailed that one, the Xoloitzcuintli. But and so here's a little spelling bee. Can you spell Xoloitzcuintli, Leo?
No, it's Cholo, like CHOLO.
Oh, my whitewashed brother.
And what's
so actually, what's it even start with here? How's even that?
Cholo. So it starts with an S.
No.
Oh, it starts with a C.
No.
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 Oh, it starts with an X.
Yes.
Oh.
Yes. No.
Oh, okay. Cholo. It's like
so
UA. Cholo LO.
Just stop there. Stop there.
Yeah.
It is spelled XOLOITZCUINTLI.
Oh, it's that little dog. It's a dog. The hairless dog, isn't it?
The hairless dog, yeah. They're cool dogs. Actually, our neighbor has two of them, and they're a decent size. They're smaller than Willow, so I don't think they get that very big. But So specifically, like the Xoloitzcuintli was believed to be the dog because I guess it's also like one of the it's a Mexico what's it called, like a dog from like natively from Mexico. So along with the Chihuahua, obviously, but I think obviously the Xoloitzcuintli, I think it came before the Chihuahua.
Yeah,
and so, but they're specifically after, so they're supposed to help them through their journey through the afterlife, and it's believed that also it's believed that it takes about a full year before the soul of the pets can actually come and take that journey to come visit you. So we had our little Papillon had passed. Actually, it'll be a year on Halloween, and I swear, like the last year, there was times that because she used to have a distinctive breathing because she had a little trachea issue, and I swear, like there was times at nighttime and that's how I know where everybody is. Like at nighttime, I know where all my dogs are because like how they breathe or little noises that they make, stretching or something like that. Yeah. But so Cupcake, I would always know where she was because of her breathing. And I swear, like sometimes, like recently, like when she passed, like a few months, I swear I heard that breathing. And no, because no one else and no other dogs breathe like her. Kimmel sometimes, but like not hardly, not even. But so I swear I heard her breathing, and I was like, or maybe it could have just been me thinking about her because she was it was really hard when we lost her, but yeah, so I don't know, we didn't see her this time around because we just missed past the 27th, but we put up her ofrenda for her and all our previous pets. Unfortunately, I didn't have a picture of Lucky though. Our me and my brother had this lab, and so but. Maybe next year I'm gonna see if I can get a picture from Dad and download it. So.
I'm pretty sure I have one.
Oh, then send me some.
Yeah, I think I have one. I think there's definitely one I've saved that's just like chilling in my photos. Oh, that's so cool.
So I and you know what? We just started celebrating it. I think like last year we did a little bit, but we didn't. We didn't start with like the pets or anything, obviously, but yeah, I don't know. I like the tradition, and gives you something to hope for. There's spirits coming around.
Yeah, exactly. Like it helps. Like it's a fun little reminder of them, of like celebration of their lives, in a way.
Yeah, and exactly, it's like you put stuff that reminds you of them, and it's good to And yeah, I think it's also references the day of remembrance because you remember those that have passed, and I think it's great to actually just because everyone's so busy in their lives and what's going on currently with the living. It's so great to actually just take a little bit of time and just celebrate those that were influenced in your life.
Yeah, exactly. That's so true. I like that. I know, right? Like I know most of like Day of the Dead from like Coco and like because we never really celebrated it when we were young.
No, it wasn't our thing, and I don't know if it's a religious, like I don't know how part like because we never celebrated it, but it's a Central American thing, so I think it might be like
probably part of celebrating. I
did read that it depends on the regions of places. So maybe some regions, I don't even know if, you know what, I didn't even look up to see if even El Salvador is celebrated.
Yeah, it's for the most part, like what we know, it's pretty much it's a big celebration for Mexico.
Right.
But for El Salvador, I guess technically, yeah, they do too. If we're going by Google, they celebrate it too. They celebrate it as Dia de los Muertos, though.
Oh,
they got the Americanized version, probably. That's what I remember. Our parents say, or they probably say this all throughout Central America and South America. But All Souls Day, That's November 2nd.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Yeah, and it's like, what's it saying? It's a Roman Catholic observance used to remember dead loved ones and pray for souls of the departed. All Souls Day. Okay.
Oh, okay, so that does sound familiar. So
Yeah. Dia de los Defuntos. Interesting. So defuntos is souls. Cool. Okay.
yeah, interesting. Oh, learn something new.
Yep. Learn something new about our culture every day. It's not just about pupusas and tamales. Well, speaking about learning about something new every day, I wanted to propose a question to you, Hector.
What's that?
Okay. At what age is it too old to go trick or treating? What is the cutoff? I have an idea. At what age.
I mean, I technically, I technically went trick or treating like in my 20s. Like I was like, I think, oh no, was I 20? 19? I think I was like 19 or 20. But no, yeah, we still went trick or treating, but it was like more like we took our friends like siblings, like younger siblings out trick or treating, and then they but no we still. I think it was more like
that's the thing.
Yeah, I got candy. Yeah, of course I got candy.
Oh, okay.
I honestly I think as long as you dress up, you can get candy, and as long as you're not weird about it, I mean, just. But yeah, I think there's a limit. I mean, we had little kids with us, so I mean, maybe it's like it's the Chuck E. Cheese rule, like you know, as long as you have a little kid with you, it's okay. Because you know what some neighbors do is that they'll give candy to the kids, and then sometimes they'll give like a little like a sip of something to the adults.
Oh, that's funny. Oh, that's nice. That's nice of them.
Yeah.
No, I think the cutoff, if anything, if I had to set like a date or an age, it has to be like it could probably be in the middle of high school, like going from sophomore to junior. So like from like 16, 15, 16, 17 age range. That does feel like those are the last times you can go trick or treating.
Yeah, I guess before you're 18, or like but there's different type of 18-year-olds. There's those that like literally just to destroy stuff and like being a menace, and then others that like are more they're just for the fun of it. I mean, it's because the thing is you go with a group, so yeah, I guess I can agree with you. I say 17. Maybe 17 is like would be the cutoff. Your last trick or treat hurrah, but like nowadays. But back in the day, yeah, I think we were like 19 or something. But we went with a big group, and we went with kids were like little kids were with us. Yeah. So we had the little kid pass, and yeah, we asked for candy because we were dressed up.
Nah, okay, that works out. Oh my god!
But we didn't force the candy. Like if the adults didn't want to give us candy, we're just like okay, but. We're just like trick or treat, and then if they offered candy, we took it. But if they didn't offer candy, and they only gave it to the kid, then we didn't complain about it. We didn't say anything.
Okay, nice. Okay, that's nice. You guys are nice about it. I know one of my fondest like memories. I think of like trick or treating, and I forget how old I was. I want to say I was like maybe 10 or 11. But remember it was like I went with friends and we took like a car, and it wasn't even one of our cars. It was like the older brother of one of my friends, and we just like went in cars and went to cul-de-sacs and just like hit every house, and then continuously went to like in the car next cul-de-sac, get all the candy, then just jump back into the car and get into the next one. That was fun. That was fun. But yeah, I think that's a good age, 17.
Yeah,
That's
I
when we
think
transition from
unof-
treating to like parties.
unofficially, yeah, because that's the last. I feel like that's the last age or year that you can probably get away with trick or treating and not be creepy about it.
Yeah, 17. Yeah, unless you were getting away with it at 20.
Yeah, but that's different. It was a different time.
Yeah. Oh man, do you have any fond memories of a trick or treating?
Uh yeah, you know what? One of the, one of my funniest ones was my last. I think this was my last trick or treat because we were with our friends and and one of my one of my friends that we were with, uh, like her I think her ex like came after me because he thought I was like I guess he thought I was hooking up with her,
Mm-hmm.
and I wasn't. Actually, my friend was, and at that time I couldn't find out. I couldn't. I didn't have a Halloween costume, so I borrowed my friend's like sister's cheerleading outfit. So I was a cheerleader, and so he started getting a fight with me, and then he grabbed my candy and then started tossing it or like throwing little candies at me. And I was like, "Are you serious?" I was like, "You're started with this," and then he like walked away. It's like nothing ever happened.
No. It's like,
I was like, "You're about to get whooped by a cheerleader."
no. I don't think I have any of those. There's nothing too crazy trick or treating stories. There's been some fun Halloween like party stories, but that's for another podcast.
Yeah. That's a whole. That's a different thing.
Yeah, but yeah, okay, nice. Yeah, I have fond memories of trick or treating, but remember, stop trick or treating after 17. But yeah, that's I like that topic. That topic was fun. But yeah, let's move on to our like big topic of this episode, and it's let's see, drum roll. I don't know if you could hear that.
I heard it.
Here is we're gonna rank some movies, and well, it was like movies / TV shows, but Halloween, in the spirit of Halloween, we're gonna rank like our favorite TV shows or Halloween movies / TV shows, in ranking of like I think our top 3 classic ones, top 3 monster movies, top 3 scary, top 3 funny. What was the last one? Oh, and top 3 entertaining.
Now we had to narrow it down because I love categorizing. So I could have gone like subclassics, like subdivisions of like classic movies, or division of gore, or paranormal scary to serial killer scary. I have a list, so I'm gonna have to consolidate this list. Let's see. Okay, so first category, what is it? Classics?
Yeah, let's do some classics.
Okay, so one of my top classics is Halloween, but I like the Rob Zombie one. The original one, I love the Halloween.
Yeah.
I love the Halloween like franchise of the movies, but like I'll rewatch them. But I really enjoy the Halloween Rob Zombie, the 1 and 2 version.
Okay, those are those are really good ones. With a classic. What's a classic? Oh, what's the one? What's it called? Bates Motel.
Oh, that's a good classic one.
Right? Isn't that what it's called? Yeah.
Yeah, Bates Motel.
Yeah, that's a good one. That's a freaky one. That's the one with the. I remember. That's like the classic with the shower. and then
Right.
yeah. Oh, that's
It's with the what's his name? The guy from Swingers.
cool. I like that classic one.
So for me, it's Halloween, and then I like it's like the Exorcist.
Oh wow!
Also a classic one.
That's a classic one. Let's see. I'll throw in. Ooh, I'll throw in Chucky.
Yeah, I can't forget Chucky.
Yeah, horror movies you gotta throw in during the Halloween season. Yeah, Chucky.
Yeah, for sure.
And then what's your last
next one?
You already do your classics? Or the Halloween?
Oh, okay. Well, we have one more. So so Halloween, and I would say Chucky as well.
Chucky, okay. You'll throw Chucky there. Oh, what's a?
Oh, I guess. Oh, well, I guess this one's not. It's not like horror, but yeah, Little Shop of Horrors. That's one of one of my fun ones.
Ooh, that's a good.
Well, I guess no, that's in a different category. So I mean, it's a classic, but see, there's a subcategory. It's classic yet entertaining, yet funny, yet gory.
Yeah. See, if I could throw a classic, I would throw Beetlejuice in here.
Oh, Beetlejuice. Yeah. See.
Yeah.
There's so many.
Right. All right. Those are classics. All right. Now we'll go to Monster. I have
okay, so Monster
left field.
Godzilla doesn't count. Godzilla doesn't count.
No, not Godzilla. It's actually a Marvel little movie short thing that they did on Disney Plus. It's called Werewolf by Night.
I wanted to watch that, but I haven't gotten to it.
Super good. I think it's like, I don't know, it's like 90 minutes. Like really quick story, but it's just like, yeah, it's like a cool story about one man, he's a werewolf, and they're all brought, like other him as in his human form, and other people are brought to just this like mansion, and they're all told, well, you guys have to fight each other to live and survive after here. And what ends up happening is like something ends up triggering him, and he transforms into the werewolf. But ultimately, he's the good guy out of the whole like thing. It's really cool.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Really
so monsters, I would say there's Wolfman with Benicio del Toro. That one's amazing. It's one of my favorites. And there's also I would say Van Helsing, but that's going into my entertaining category. So there's Wolfman, there's Dracula.
Oh yeah.
Which is technically considered a classic, but yeah. I do like the classic one. But I do like my favorite is the Dracula Untold. But
it's not bad. Yeah,
we'll put Monster like classic Dracula in this one, and then I think those are my. I think I only have two. What's that?
Okay, I have one. It's the Mummy, but like. Not like the classic Mummy, but like the Mummy with Brendan Fraser.
Oh, okay.
That one. I really like.
But would that be more entertaining?
It's
that would be more in the entertaining category.
It's Monster.
True. I'll give you that one.
All right.
Okay. Now creepy. Or scary.
Scary. Ooh, okay. Oh, what's a good one? Yeah, it can just be any scary movie, right?
Oh wait. Let's go back to the monster because my favorite monster one. I mean, technically, because the vampires is 30 days of nights. That is my favorite. It's like it's become like a cult classic where it's like the opposite of Twilight.
Oh, okay. 30 Days
because
a Night.
it takes place in Alaska and it's basically just vampire. They just want to kill and eat the whole thing, and
Okay.
it's like,
Cool.
yeah,
Oh.
it's a great one to watch.
Okay. Nice. Oh, I like that. All right. Okay. I don't think I have another one. All right, let's go. Let's go to scary. I have a
Okay,
couple.
so scary. I have a huge list for this.
I know, right? There's a couple. Like, okay, obviously, you know what? Just throw
Okay, here
scary one.
I'll just
The
start.
Ring.
I'll just start naming. The
Yeah,
Ring, Sinister,
Yeah. The Fourth Kind.
the Grudge.
The Grudge.
Fourth Kind was creepy. Paranormal Activity. The whole series of Paranormal Activity. The first one tripped me out.
Oh,
Oh my god, I'm drawing a blank. Why am I drawing a blank? But there's been
Conjuring.
The Omen.
Oh man. There's another one. What's it called? I maybe this is top 3. We're just naming movies. Hereditary. Have you seen that?
Yeah, I saw it. It's not really. It's just weird. I didn't think it was scary. It's just more disturbing, like weird. Because it's like a cult, isn't it?
A little bit, yeah. Well, speaking of that one, have you ever seen Midsummer? That one's like super. That one just trippy. It's like it's also kind of like feels like cult like.
Yeah, I've seen Midsummer.
But yeah.
Yeah, it's a little cult like too. Those like I don't consider those like scary category. More just like weird, not like weird, but like cult like. But like a good so if you want to go into series to watch, like they're so good, is the Haunting of Hill House on Netflix.
I've heard
and
that.
The same writers that does the Haunting of the same writers that do the Haunting of Hill House, all the suggestions on Netflix that's to that, all those series are good. And then there's like oh my gosh, what's the most recent one? So it's the Fall of the House of Usher.
Oh,
that one is great. Yeah, so they don't coincide. It all has its individual story, but I think they're all from the same creator. So there's the Haunting. So the Haunting of Bly Manor, the Haunting of Hill House, the Fall of the House of Usher. Which the thing of my favorite thing about the Fall of the House of Usher is that each episode is based off of what's the guy that wrote The Raven? Edgar Allan Poe. So it's based off of his. Every episode is based off of like a poem from Edgar Allan Poe. Like there's a reference to it.
That's cool.
Which is cool, and there's also Midnight Mass, which is really good.
Heard of that? Yeah, heard of that one.
And so all those I suggest to watch. So they're all great, creepy, little bit like, and the story is really good. So it's just like, and they have little like pop-ups, like it's like a ghost figure will pop up all of a sudden and then all of a sudden disappear.
Yeah, that's cool.
So those are the list of my creepy, scary, supernatural ones to watch.
Okay.
And now
go on to entertaining.
Entertaining.
Yeah.
Okay, so there is Dracula Untold. That's entertaining, and it's really good. I love that movie. Yeah. There's also your Mummy series. That it's entertaining. It's a monster movie, but it's entertaining.
True.
Twilight.
Twilight. Yeah.
The Twilight series.
Yeah, I'm gonna throw in Blade.
Oh, Blade. Yes, the Blade series.
That's great. Those are classics.
And Van Helsing, entertaining.
Ooh, Van Helsing, yeah. Hugh Jackman.
This is one of my favorite. That's one of my favorite though. Van Helsing. That's one of my favorite Van Helsing.
And you know what we're forgetting? Underworld.
Are one of our favorites too. Underworld. That is monster, but / entertaining because it's not really scary, but it's entertaining. But back to the classics. There was a classic movie. I forgot. So Dracula, but I forgot to mention that there's a Dracula on Netflix that's a mini series. I think it's like 3 or 4 episodes. Each one's like an hour and a half, but it's based off of the original Dracula story. It's so good. The Dracula, and they introduce a Van Helsing in this miniseries. It's 4 episodes, and it's fantastic. I suggest to watch that. I'm actually gonna rewatch it now that I remembered. And also, entertainment is what do we got? Wait, hold on. We said Twilight, Van Helsing, Mummy series, Blade.
Would you say my interview with the vampire is good? Like, it has like the one with the Brad Pitt and
yes, that one, right? Entertaining. It's not scary. That one is.
It's interesting.
Fantastic movie, but also even a little bit more, or much better than the movie. Not much better, but because it's written by Anne Rice. She has a series called Interview with the Vampire on AMC, and it's been two seasons now, I think. Yeah, going on 2, but fantastic. The Lestat in that show is perfect. Is Erica? It says that it's like the one from her books. So it's like they say it's a perfect Lestat. And also, Anne Rice is Witches.
Okay, cool.
I think is it Witches? It's another AMC show, but I guess it's from Anne Rice's writings. So I guess they're going to be bringing in all her books and making them into like shows, which is exciting. But Interview with the Vampire is also a must watch. It's very entertaining. It's really well written.
Okay.
So.
Nice. Nice. Oh yeah, those are really good. If anything, I'll even throw in another Marvel one. It's like on at right now. It's like Agatha All Along, and it's just about. Which is.
I don't want to watch that one.
Really cool. Trials. It's well done.
Speaking of entertaining, The Covenant.
Oh yeah.
Remember that old movie? It was some cheesy parts, but it was like an older movie.
Yeah, that's an older movie. Oh my gosh, I remember that movie.
And then, I guess Creepy is also, to just going back. I know we're flip flopping, but the ad for Creepy is American Horror Story.
That's and that's still going on.
But you know what? I actually we've been enjoying more is American Horror Stories. Yeah, there's American Horror Story, which is the series. But now they've been introducing American Horror Stories.
What's that?
Which I think has individual stories.
Oh, okay.
Which last season was good, and so we haven't even started watching this one. So maybe we'll start that one up too.
Nice. And what else? And if you have like time to kill and want to watch 15 seasons of a show, you could watch Supernatural.
Oh, Supernatural. That was also a really good show. I remember I started watching it, but I never finished it.
It's hard. They actually went for like 15 seasons. It's kind of crazy.
It's crazy. It's a lot to watch.
Yeah. And it's a lot to watch because every episode's like an hour long.
Yeah.
And let's see, funny. I mean, you have the funny scary movie like
that's my classics right there. The scary movies.
Scary movies.
Yeah, the scary movie 1, 2, and 3. Those are my 3 favorite right there. Yeah, the Wayne brothers knocked it out with those, like, cracking me up all the time.
Yeah, those are so good. And
there's also Vampire Sucks, but I didn't think that one didn't hit the mark as like the scary movies. like the Wayne brothers did.
Yeah,
I feel like I want to sort of give it. I want to sort of like give it another shot. The Vampire Sucks, because it's like it's a like a spoof on like, you know, obviously the Twilight movies and all that stuff.
Yeah.
But another funny show is What We Do in the Shadows.
Oh, I've heard that's good.
I mean,
I've
technically, I think it was a movie,
Mhm.
but it's the show is hilarious. It's
Yeah.
if you like, it's got like dry humor, like The Office type of dry humor, and they're basically just, you know, vampires are just trying to live in like the modern world, and so, you know, they have familiars that help them out.
Yeah, I've heard it's really fun.
You know what?
And
You gotta start watching it.
Yeah.
I'm gonna tell you to start watching it. It's not scary or anything, so but it's hilarious.
Okay. And I've even flip flopping. I think would just be more entertaining, but the Final Destination movie.
No, I think those would go more to horror, because
Horror?
they have like, yeah, like gruesome. They have gruesome deaths, almost like, oh, you know, we didn't mention the
We didn't mention
typical
Saw.
the sort of
Yeah.
Saw, yeah, or Hostel. Those are.
Oh, Hostel.
I feel like they just get over the top with the way people die, and you know, it just get super gory. But yeah, Final Destination was a classic. That one started. I feel like that started the genre of because I don't know, like I think that started off the Saw. You know, made way for Saw to come in and stuff like that. I mean, I could be wrong, unless if you guys think of that, there's another movie other than Final Destination that sort of started the path of like them to do like gory deaths.
Yeah.
You know.
Oh, and I'm trying to think. Oh, there was one. Oh, what's it called? It's not called The Abyss. There was a
Event Horizon. Horizon.
Horror movie.
That one's a scary one.
It was set in Paris.
Oh, Sphere.
No, as above, so below.
That Vampire in Paris.
No.
Werewolf in London. Werewolf in London.
No,
these are all real movies. I'm serious. That one's a good one too.
That's true. No, it's a horror movie called As Above, So Below.
I have it. I have that movie. Oh my god! Speaking of which, another classic one is what's it called? 7 Days. The day after, or 7 days after, or something like that.
Oof. Is it? Are you talking about like 28 Days Later or something, like the zombie?
Yes, there you go.
One. Yeah,
yes,
those are cool. They're coming out with a new one, like 28.
Yeah,
years
so
later. Yeah,
I have 28 Days Later is a classic one, and that's with Cillian Murphy is the original one, and then there's 28 Weeks Later, and then they're coming up with a new one that says 28 Years Later on their anniversary, which I think is going to be awesome.
That's gonna be cool. But yeah, no, okay, so
that's also a classic one. There's so many. Yeah. There's so many.
As Above, So Below is one of those like horror movies, and like, right, if you haven't seen it, go watch it, because I'm gonna spoil it a little bit here, and I'm not gonna say what happens, but it's one of those movies where at the end of it, you're kind of like unsure if the people who survived, like, if they're completely out of the whole ordeal, you know? It's one of those movies, it kind of like ends in a way of like a cliffhanger. And I kind of like those kinds of horror movies.
Yeah.
Where like,
and
they survived, but like, did they really survive?
And there's another one also that's like not like that, because that one's a really good one. I really enjoyed that one. The As Above, As Below. Is also the Descent.
Descent, yeah, that's a good one.
That one's a good one too. It's about like hikers, and they get stuck, and they go under they go underground to go explore or something, but then they get stuck, and I think they come across something down there or something like that. So
yeah, horror movies with twists are good. What's the other one? Cabin in the Woods.
Cabin in the Woods. Yes,
That's a good one. Yeah, more movies with twists. It's always so much fun.
Last House on the Left. That one's a good one. It was a good. That was a good violent one.
And would this be horror or would this be entertaining? The Purge.
I think it'd be more like gory. It's not really horror because it's more gory. It's just, I mean, there's nothing really scary because people are just gonna be dying.
True, nothing scary, but like at least
more like different.
The first one and the second one, like that concept is just so like crazy to think about.
Right. Yeah. I think that's it. I think we covered. So hope you guys are taking lists. Rewind and then. Or you know what, Leo? Why don't you? We'll put the list down on the chat. Just look down and we'll put the categories and then we'll list down all the movies that we listed and put them in the correct categories. I know we flip flopped a lot, but we'll put them down and we'll say, well.
Worst case, it's just gonna be a list.
We'll give you the list of all the classic ones that we listed, all the gory ones, all the entertaining, all the funny ones. We'll put the list so that way, if you guys want to watch one of them, let us know what you guys think of the movies. That if you liked any of our suggestions.
Yeah. I hope you liked our rambling of all the movies. Like, I mean, these are great, just perfect movies to watch. Like, to watch on Halloween, before Halloween, even a little after Halloween. Because, come on, Halloween is basically like September, October, and like half of November. It's Halloween doesn't really end.
It could even be all. It could be all year long. I mean, look, Nightmare Before Christmas.
Yeah, that's true. Come on, the Halloween spirit never leaves us.
Wait until we have our Christmas list of movies. We got a bunch of Christmas ones too. But Christmas movies are more like cheesy, and I mean, there's some good ones, but I feel like Halloween or horror movies are. There's a lot of them that you can categorize, and if you're in the mood for like scary, if you're in the mood for like I don't want to go to sleep with the lights off, or if you're in the mood for just gore, Halloween's like perfect for those.
Yeah, a lot of my horror, a lot of my Christmas stuff is like TV shows. Oh, it didn't even mention like some TV shows. I mean. Halloween specials, like Bob's Burger Halloween specials, are the funnest just to watch.
They are. I love the. My favorite thing is their costumes.
Yeah. No, yeah. And they always have like a
like Louise with her costumes that like she's like the girl with the dragon tattoo.
Yeah. But she was.
She flipped it. She's like
girl tattoo.
She's dragging with a girl tattoo.
Yeah, that's so good. That's so good.
Tina when she's dressed up as a nun with a suitcase, and they asked her like, "What are you?" She's like, "None of your business."
Yeah.
And she's like, "You don't get it?" Yeah, she's a nun with an attitude. I was like, no, it's like none of your business. That was cracked me up.
That's great. Those are great. Those are classics.
Or what's his name? When he dressed up as Andre 3000 the Giant.
No, Gene. Yeah.
Gene. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. Those. I mean,
they all have great.
When you do a costume mold two different things into one, that's always
like the funnest thing.
Yeah. Well, hope you all liked our little kind of Halloween special of a podcast. gotta edit this before Halloween, so that should be fun.
I hope you guys enjoyed.
Yeah, let us know any of your favorite Halloween movies, down in the comments, and see if
add to our list.
Yeah, our extensive list. I wonder if it's like over 100. Maybe. No, it's probably under. We'll see. Who knows?
Oh my gosh! I just realized before we're off. I just realized I didn't even mention Jason, and I'm wearing a Jason shirt. Crystal Lake.
God. You know what we didn't mention too? Scream.
Oh my God! Scream.
Freddy
Krueger. Nightmare on Elm Street.
Oh my God. There's
okay, Leo. Don't worry. We're gonna add those to the list as well.
Yeah, I'm gonna throw Alien in there too.
And Alien. I mean,
no,
Predator.
Alien and Predator are more action movies. They're not.
You're getting more into the sci-fi era. There's no sci-fi here, just horror.
Okay. We can't mix it. We can't put it together. But Freddy's definitely horror.
Yes.
Well, yeah. Thank you all for watching, and we'll see you all on the next one.
All right. Thanks, everybody. Bye.